Hello, how are you? This is going to be for the sign of Aquarius, and it's for the week from 13th to the 19th of October. It can be any area of your life, whatever needs to come through. So first I'm going to pull the overall energy and then we will take it from there. If you need to reach out for a personal reading, energy clearing, cord cutting, scrying, spells, or any other services that I offer, there is an email in the description box below, so feel free to use it. Okay, let's see what is going on for you, Aquarius. Wow, you have the Ten of Cups. It looks like you're gonna be very happy pretty soon. Not there yet, but you're gonna get there. So let's see how we're gonna get you there. Now the Ten of Cups, that's, like absolute bliss. That's your happily ever after, whatever this is for you. It can be work related, it can be, of course, financial stability. Well, that's something to be happy about. It can be romance, family, whatever you were looking for. It looks like you have amazing potential here. So if you want to join the membership, there is a join button. You can press it. There are a couple of options there that you can choose from and benefit from, and I do upload those members only videos, so if you want to watch those, well, that's the way how I upload them every day. A lot of extra videos to watch. So let's see, what is this for you? You might be ending something in order to find yourself here. You might be even choosing to walk away from something else. So let's see, what is this? If that's what you need to do, well, that's what you need to do, because there is a lot here in stake, okay? There is a lot that can be achieved if you are willing. Well, that's the beginning. Ace of Pentacles, but we need to start, okay? That's the point here. And it looks like you might need to make some firm decision here. Definitely it would be helpful if you have a very clear idea what is this that you want, okay? And maybe even how. So that would be just the first step, because I'm seeing here something is going to come, almost like there are layers here, so there are going to be phases, stages, or however this resonates here, but you're going to get there, okay? It is something long-term, and I'm getting even the Hierophant energy here for you. Now, this could be a soul contract, it could be marriage here, if that's what you're looking for, or definitely life partner, but it could be something work-related, but this is like fulfilling your destiny. This is what you were born to do. That's why you're happy doing it here, and abundant, that's how it usually works. When we do what we love, well, it usually works out nicely. So let's see what's going on. Yep, look at this. You have been thinking and contemplating about this for a while, and maybe even going for some healing, almost like putting a pause. You could have been, let's say even between jobs, careers, or connections, or whatever. But this is coming through for you because you took time to think about it, you see. And now this is it, you see. So for a lot of you, well, get ready here. Something is going to come through for you this week. Now, we are not on the same timeline. For some of you, it might be a little bit later or whatever. But here it is, Well, the Seven of Swords, okay. Some of you might have been dealing, as I say, with some deception. You might have found out about this, whatever this is, some stealing, lying, cheating, deception, whatever this is, okay, work, love, friendships, and it might shook you a little bit, okay? That's why you're sitting here in this Four of Swords, taking time. Now, because Four of Swords and Seven of Swords is your energy here, okay, for some of you, and this sometimes represents planning, this is literally planning here. Like, what are you going to do? How you're going to do this? So for some of you, just took time to do that. But some you are recovering from something. So however it resonates for, both situations here and these two groups of people that I'm picking on, this is a brand new beginning here. This is something that's going to be it, okay? And you're going to put this in motion. So definitely very good outcome for you, and you deserve it. Yeah, you see, you might have been, and again, Two of Swords, well, that reminds me always of your energy, you and your two heads. You need to make decisions here, okay? There could be also something that really needs to go, but you're still unable to bring yourself to do that, to walk away, Sometimes it's easier said than done, but you will have to. The Two of Swords in the classic tarot, it's a person blindfolded, hands across the chest, holding swords, so some inability to move forward, either to make a decision, okay, or, to see how to go about a certain situation. But you do need to see, you're at the crossroads here, and it's interesting because the Two of Swords is also standing on the crossroads, but you're gonna have to move towards a specific situation. Now you could be pausing here, just thinking, planning, strategizing, or even healing from whatever this was. Some of you, something might have been revealed that left you really shocked, or shook you up or whatever, but you're recovering from this, and then we're going to have to make this decision. Well, here you go. Ace of Cups. This is looking good. Now, the universe is definitely going to take care of you. You have two aces. Those are gifts from the universe. This is something very practical here, and this is a lot of healing, inspiration, or anything else, that creativity, whatever you need here, okay? But this is also about filling your own cup, especially for those of you that need this healing. So make sure here that you are just putting yourself in the situations that are bringing joy, happiness, you see, because that's how we manifest. The more we are in this high vibrational energy of joy, love, and when I say love, it's not about romantic love, it's, you know, just this love, like as a high vibrational energy. It's the highest of all, you know, and it does come with a lot of rewards in the form of, you know, like creativity, but also in a form of forgiveness, because forgiveness is actually a gift. Because if you can forgive, you are free. Okay, and that's the gift of freedom. And for you, there is not anything, I believe, you know, like more important than your own personal freedom. You see, you are one of the signs that that's really a must for you. Well, it looks like there you go. Also, two aces here, 11. That would be this manifestation. So do manifest here, because you might be surprised when you see your dream actually coming through. Yeah, there is some obstacles here. There could have been some conflicts here. There could be something here. And some of you might be even a little bit on the deadline here, and this could be putting an extra pressure. Don't feel pressured. If you really need to, you know, just pose something, you see, go on a even paid or unpaid lead or whatever, you know, or just, you know, if you can't really bring yourself maybe to break up with a person, maybe you can just, you know, suggest to, you know, just take some time off, because you need this time. But don't feel the pressure that you have to do it now, okay? Even if you are gonna, that's why I'm telling you, we're not on the same timeline. Some of you, you're gonna be doing it this week. Some of you just need some time here, and maybe just making the decision this week and then putting everything in motion a little bit later. And that's something that shows almost like on a collective level. So don't feel pressured here. Some karmic cycles are closing. Yeah, take time. Temperance, that's patience, but take time to heal and take time to make a plan, strategy, whatever. Some of you need time to build some new connections, or to build some new, you know, trust here, or opportunities, or maybe negotiating, time to negotiate these contracts, you see, this deal. Whatever this is, though, it's going to be good, and it's going to bring this very abundant energy here. There's plenty here on this table, and it doesn't have to be only material. It can be emotional abundance as well. Okay, so just see how it resonates. Sagittarius here, by the way. And there you go, manifesting. In this deck, this is about manifestation. You do have this 8 of Wands. Now, except for that, there is going to be a shift and change, because here you're quite stagnant. Now, if you really can't do this, you can do your, you know, energy clearing, you can do your cord cutting or anything else. You need to take this blindfold off, because there is a blindfold here in the Classic Tarot, okay? And to see what this is, especially with the 7 of Swords. And sometimes the 7 of Swords, especially being your energy, it can be a self-deception. So, you know, don't allow yourself to fool yourself and get stagnant in the situation that is really not working, because you have something really good coming here for you. But it's really going to be up to you to choose. We always do have a free will. Now, some of you, if you need to talk, because here we don't have really communication. Even some lines of communication could be broken, okay? With this 8 of Wands here, you have the opportunity to talk. And sometimes this talk is just about the closure and this forgiveness that I was talking about, you know, or just it gives us opportunity to see where the mistakes were. Okay, either so that we don't make them in the future in the different situations, or for some of you, if you want to, you know, revisit something, your original plan, or maybe even something else, or somebody else for that matter, that's possible as well. Well, to see what not to repeat here. Okay, so just take this how it resonates. Okay, but definitely, yeah, seeing something from different perspective. Well, some of you, something might be coming back around. I have to tell you that. And it doesn't have to be your ex. Whoever doesn't want their ex back, just don't take them. But this could be somebody having a change of mind and heart. It could be you or somebody towards you. This could be a work opportunity. This could be this contract deal. Okay. Some of you, though, this is indication that we need to do things differently. Right now, you're waiting. 2 of Swords, Hangman. That's a stuck energy here, you see. But you're waiting for some type of epiphany, guidance, or maybe even communication. So definitely ask for the signs, ask for the guidance, do your readings, or communicate if you need to, and see what happens, because it looks like the things are going to be speeding up for you, and finally going towards the right decision. But you're going to have towards the right direction, but you're going to have to make this decision. Okay, now no pressure here that it has to be this week, but well, starting to prepare for this would be probably wise. So love you all, take care, bye.